Hey Ryan, this is Chris again. Sorry. Turn that down. This is part 2 of our instructional video on your new CTS V. Okay, so actually I wanted to show you something also. Your new Q system, it's a Wi-Fi hotspot, so it'll actually update on its own, just like your phone does. You don't have to go into service to update. So one thing that just happened over the weekend is the new Q system got updated. One second. And there's a small little glitch. So see where it says right there, it says service soon. That's on all the brand new CTSs, whether it's a V, regular CTS right now, which General Motors is well aware of that, and they're fixing that problem, and it will update on its own. So that being said, all right, so let's go through the Q system again. And one thing I wanted to point out to you is, obviously when you do your transmission modes on the vehicle, it will adjust your suspension, it'll adjust your exhaust sound, and it'll adjust your steering also. But you can customize it also by just going into your settings. Okay, so we're going to go into settings, and then we're going to go into vehicle. So once we're into the vehicle section, we're going to go into drive mode. And this is where you can customize your sound, your engine, steering, transmission without having to switch the transmission mode. So you can customize that on your own. So you can be in tour mode, so you have a softer suspension, better steering, smoother steering, but you can do your sound management into track, which will give you that really throaty noise, which I don't know if you could hear it or not, which I was explaining last time, is on the Cadillac CTS Vs, it actually pumps the noise into the vehicle so that you can hear it. So that is a cool feature. Another really cool feature on this Q system is the user section. So what this is you can customize different users based on whichever key fob is in the car. So it'll actually read whichever key fob is in the car, whether it's driver 1 or driver 2. So you could set up a profile, and your wife could set up a profile. So if, let's say, the wife is all about rock and roll and you love your country music, okay? So it's going to adjust your preset seating positions based on who's in the car. It'll also change like your radio preset station. So if she likes something other than what you like, and vice versa, as far as that information in the Q system. So make sure you do that. That is a really cool feature. Also, what I wanted to show you was how the vehicle will park itself. A lot of our sedans that we have, customers won't use the park and assist feature, but on this particular car, it's kind of a good feature because you're not going to ever hit anything with all these low ground effects that's on the car. So I'm just going to show you how this works. And I'm not in your actual CTS-V, I'm in a different one. So when you use the automatic parking feature, it's always going to back you into the space, whether it's a parallel or a perpendicular parking space. So what we're going to do is we're going to park in one of these spots over here on the right hand side. So while we're in gear, we're going to hit your parking feature, and then basically it's just going to tell you what you're looking for. So are we looking for a parallel or a perpendicular parking space? We're going perpendicular, and then it's going to ask you what side of the vehicle that we're looking for. So we're going to be on the right side, which is good. And then we're just going to drive by some spots. And then the vehicle is just going to tell you what to do. So we just passed the spot. It's telling you to stop and put it in reverse. So now we're going to put it in reverse. Now, once I'm doing this, I'm controlling the gas and the brake. Okay, so on a 640 horsepower vehicle, all you have to do is keep your foot on the brake. It's going to do all the steering. So Just going to zoom back. You'll see the steering wheel. Go back. Now I'm getting a little close to this pillar, so it's not going to allow me to hit it, but I already know that I'm going to get a little too close. So I'm just going to put it in drive. It's going to actually correct itself. Tell me to stop, put it back in reverse, and then we're going to go right back. And like I said, I'm just keeping my foot on the brake, really. As you can see, the steering wheel is handling everything. And then it's going to tell me to stop. And then, boom, you're all parked. Okay? So that is a great feature on this particular car because of, like I said, all of the carbon fiber that's on it. Obviously, when you park it, it's going to be right in between the lines. You're not going to have to worry about hitting any curbs, things of that nature. Whereas if you're going in nose first, obviously, you do have the great advantage of your front cameras, your 3 different views on the cameras, but you just never know with some of these curbs, especially in Florida. So that's a great little feature for you to have also. And I think that's going to conclude this right now. So any questions, call or text me anytime, Ryan. We're always here for you. I always feel once I sell a car, that's where a relationship starts. So we do have a little distance problem, but if you ever need anything, please do not hesitate to reach out to us. And like I said, when you get into more detailed items such as like your PDR recorder, things of that nature, I would definitely look that up on YouTube because there's just tons of different things that you can do with this vehicle as far as the racing aspect of it. So hope all is well, and I hope you enjoy these videos, and thank you again for your business, Ryan. Bye-bye now.